Oops, sorry. I went longer than 5 minutes. Just wanted to finish this run off. I've done some of the things on my to-do list. Not enough, but... Oh. A new fresh hot coffee. Okay. Let's drive. We're almost finished this trip. I think we're going to finish it in this chunk. Oh yeah, we gassed up. The plan is to get out fast. Not fast enough. Unless this guy lets me out, which he looks like he's going to. And this guy, there is nobody there. Thank you. I'll go wide just in case he moves up like that and doesn't pay attention to the back of my trailer. Oh, and there was a cop behind him. He was even nicer. Or maybe the cop allows people to be nice. Who knows? Or not. Cop kill a creep, pow pow pow, as the mothers of invention said at one time. So here we are at Russian open spaces. Going to finish this, hopefully. We've got our ICBM missile, because we like carrying that. That's alright, just checking something there. Here's our view from inside, that we don't like. It's a, you can see on the right, it's 75 ton. It's going to pay us 90,000 euro, and it's due Saturday 5/24. We're going to get there in time. Yeah, we're going to get there 5 hours ahead of that. Oh no, even more, Friday at 1. I didn't notice that. Okay, and here's where we're going, of course. As you all know, this is our last leg of the trip. We're going up to Archangel. We're coming from Kovrov. We're on Russian open spaces map, which is very much open spaces. The other one I added is Rus map, which is west of Russia. Moscow was in here, I think. And that's added on to the regular Eurotruck ETS2 map. You know, Italy, France, Scandinavia. Oh yeah, some Britain there. Sort of, the British part is sort of messed up the way it's laid out, but I think that's because of these other maps I left laid on, but I'm not going to be driving in Britain anyways, because they all go on the wrong side of the street. So, and I'll be back here to riding on the roof, because I like to ride on the roof. As I mentioned, we've got our Allison 6-speed transmission, which has a 2.42 torque converter, which seems to spread the gears out enough to replace my 12+2 transmission I had. And in the rear end, I think is the same, approximately the same ratio, like a 3.9 differential. So that gives me good low speed hauling. Means on my top gear, it's hard for me to get going much faster than 90 at the top of the power band, you know, 1,000 to 1,500. But it takes me a while to get up to 90k, and even on a downhill run, I put the brakes on because I'm not comfortable cranking around some of the corners with this length and weight at over 90k. So ratio makes sense. Economy could be a little better, but I've picked the options as I've leveled up and I've been able to add to different options in the game. I've added more in on the econo econo buttons or whatever, so that I get better and better gas economy. Diesel economy. So, little pretty flowers. Somebody spewing out, that's not water, that's exhaust. Russian Open Spaces adds their own flavor of trucks, and I also have CIP's mod for realistic traffic, which I think is in the workshop now for ETS2 on Steam. But his the CIP's mod adds changes the traffic characteristics, so there's still the same AI generated traffic, but it's heavier depending on the time of day, like morning and afternoon, rush hour type thing, and heavier near cities. See, here we are, 90, 93. It's also, he also adds a couple of slow-moving vehicles. A little green tractor and a yellow, looks like a combine harvester thing with great big knobby yellow tires. And this game itself, the Russian Open Spaces, adds some heavy haul trailers and stuff, and also a yellow, looks like a skidder for this thing. I'm not sure. It's got some things at the back maybe that you would hook up. Like hydraulic arms, you might hook a plow onto or something. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a big yellow tractor. So here we are booting on the highway and marveling again at the carpet that is rolled out. So nice. See, now we think we're going to get in at, I think for some time we thought we were getting in early Friday evening. But we drive consistently slower than the expected 80k that the game uses for its arrival time estimates. So my ETA keeps sliding, but not much. We've even got enough buffer that if we wanted to, we could pull over and rest and then finish the trip in daylight. Because I think we've got like 24 hours. We're gonna get there Friday at 1, and this thinks, yeah, Saturday at 5. So why don't we do that? Where's the next nice rest spot? It's a little early for it, but oh, it's in here, I think. That's a gas station and a repair, possibly a rest. Otherwise, our next rest spot is when we're there. Nah, let's just drive, and when we're there, we'll get there. It'll be darkish, but there's not much to see because it'll be snowish soon. Sometimes the hint in the game is that the greenery changes to greenery and brownery. Oh yeah, see, so that was the gas in there, gas station. It was just looked like a road off into the, it wasn't a road, it was just grass. Probably best we didn't take it, we might have got bogged down. In that case, if I'm planning on doing it, I'd drop the load. Just by the side of the road, or in the middle of the traffic, because if the AI goes around, they don't really care. So, I sort of like the sound of this Scania. It's a V8, 700 horsepower. Sort of good, thugga, truckish sounding. Speaking of which, let's get some tunes sounding. So we got two different kinds of greenery, it seems. Mostly spruce on the left and a park on the right. Oh yeah, so the snow is sometimes prefaced by a mix of green and brown, or by mist, which is kind of cool, or by white and brown, like sort of alternating. They're trying to show scattered snow on the ground, like little bits of snow here and there, but it's more like zebra stripes. So, hard to explain. If they do it, you'll see it, and you'll go, yeah, it's kind of tacky. Pardon the slurp. New coffee. Oh, another slow truck. So I've got, let's see, got a library book I'm reading, American Gods. And, what else? Oh, I have to go to the, oh, I should, at some point, go to the hardware store. I need new bulbs for the bathroom. There's 3 lights over the sink. They had three bulbs the same type, those old twirly ones, but it was the shorter versions of those twirly fluorescents. And one of them burned out, so I had to put a longer version, and it hangs down below sort of the frosted glass cup that hangs, like there's three that hang out down above the mirror, and it shines directly into the mirror and then down on whoever's there, so you get these weird shadows. I didn't notice, but my little lady was in putting on makeup and found it somewhat disconcerting, so I'll take those bulbs out, and I'll get 3. The bulbs you have to get now are those LED ones, I guess. The ones that look like old school, sort of like old school light bulbs. I'm not sure if they're shorter. I'll have to measure what we have there. What are we following here? Something at a distance, and why? So I guess I got to get 3. Well, I guess a package of 4 or whatever of those bulbs. Oh, we seem to be pulling out and passing something, but we've got a long line of cars. Thinking about that. And I've learned in this game that when a vehicle pulls out to pass, the one behind it seems to slow down, step on the brakes briefly. Instead of stepping on the gas and pulling up. No. Don't know why. So we're getting dark. It's 8 o'clock at night. We're getting darker because I guess it's going to rain or something. Doesn't snow in this game. It can. I think it can. I think there's a snow mod. I'm not sure now. See, I'm pausing and thinking out loud. I think there's snow mod, but I'm not sure whether it just changes all rain to snow or whether it actually knows when it should be snowing. I think... Oh, it thinks it's 17C. Yeah. In the ATS game, American Truck Simulator, I was driving on the Canada Dream map. And I was up at Fort McMurray or someplace, I don't know. Anyways, I started up, and I think it was like -5 or something, -5C on when I started the truck up. And it was a I can't remember. I think it was a Freightliner. W900, is that the Freightliner? The other one. Anyways, I was had more gauges of, water and oil temperature and all sorts of things, and I started it up, and the water temperature was like at the bottom, like 100 or 80, wherever it is. It doesn't show freezing, but the needle was down at the bottom, and I ran the truck for a while, and the water gradually heated up, and the oil gradually did. Now, in the game doesn't really care if you do that, but if you're looking for simulation, well, you can do that and pretend, just like a real truck, you'd fire it up, you gotta wait for the engine to warm up. See what I mean by going 90? this is, I got it down to the floor. $66. There's a possibility that this torque converter actually is not as efficient as the direct gears. You know, A4, then it's 5 and 6, but still. $33K. Anybody behind us? Oh yes, big long chain and one guy wanting to pass. Trying to pass, but look, I'm up to 43 now, just to annoy him. No, he's given up now, but he's gonna have to just pause and sit there forever waiting to get back in. Unless somebody lets him in. Oh yeah, that car is going to let him in. Well, maybe he pulled in because he saw this truck coming and the AI calculated not going to make it. That I think was him flashing the lights, his roof lights. Speaking of which, there we go, high beams. That's better. They weren't doing this before. I don't think. I mean, the high beams were going as high, but the roof lights weren't lighting up. Oh no, it's 60K. Well, I didn't see a camera thing. No, this is probably going to be a camera sign. No turning. Oh, there was a cop standing there. Fine then. Woohoo! And jerky there, just too much happening for the video card. 1050 Ti, but even it has its limitations, I guess. I'm set on high. Standard, like this, the simple settings. Low, medium, high, ultra, I'm on high. Plus, I've tweaked up the mirror settings. Be one notch, whatever they were, because I was hoping to be able to have more success trying to use the mirrors when I'm backing up or seeing where the back end of this truck is. Mirrors aren't that big anyway, so I'm not sure it helps. I mean, if you're like this, it's better. So I've got the small mirrors. I'm slowing down. This guy's gonna brake check me. And he did. This is me with full brakes. Hopefully this is not a tractor. If this is a tractor, we're pretty well screwed. We're not. Okay. But good thing I did not go down the hill at full tilt, as I have been tempted to on occasion. Because I never would have slowed down in time for that tractor. Anyways, welcome whoever joined me. Say hi if you want, or don't. Follow me if you want. I'm also export these videos to YouTube, so you can subscribe to those if you want to. It's the same video. Slow down. So you mean it looked like he slowed down. He slowed down. She slowed down. Where it was. As soon as the car in front pulled out to pass, there was like a little bit of pausing, as opposed to a little bit of accelerating. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, okay. I have no idea if we have room. I have an idea if we have room. We don't. I'm not sure why that guy thought he could pull out and pass on a curve. Apparently I thought I could do it too. Okay, booting it here, and we are actually accelerating. Nobody else is trying to pass me. I am actually pretty well the point of no return. Here comes a bus. That's okay. He'll slow down and I'll cut off. I was past the tractor, sort of. Thank you, bus. Nothing to see. Carry on. Cop. Now, are these sometimes bright and sometimes not? I mean, I put the high beams on again and it's like... It's very strange the way they light stuff up. Like, these trees in front are not lit up, the ones behind are lit up. Take the beacon off because we don't have one. Sorry, I have to take my wool jacket off because I'm eating hot coffee. Yes, I'm chewing. I made especially thick hot coffee. Well, I guess that is less high beam. It's just weird the way these roof auxiliaries. There. Yeah, you're supposed to light up in front. Maybe it was just the particular trees that they had there, the way they'd put them in. It just looked like distance was lighting up and close was not. So it's 23, it's 11 o'clock. Do we need to go in here and get something? No, we're good. We got 2 hours left, which is well, at 4 minutes real time to 1 hour game time. This is, yeah, we get 9 minutes. So we'll finish. And I guess we get into the snow eventually. I'll be disappointed if I don't get to snow for you guys. And you may wonder why I've got this weird background behind me. I guess I could hang a bed sheet over that or something. I've got a sheet of green fabric, which I'm going to use for green screen. I mean, it's green screen fabric. No. We'll try that later on, maybe tonight. Oh yeah, maybe we'll see a cop this time. Oops. Oh, look at that. Look at the way the sky lit up suddenly. It darkens like that sometime. Like that. It's funny, eh? Like that? What the hell? Why is everything going all dark? Jeez, we're at hardly any K per hour. Another border crossing, or whatever the hell these things are. Sorry. Hello, sir. More than enough width on that. Yep. Okay. And gas in there. Yes, another one of these things, I think. Oh no, that one has an actual road that goes in. Of sorts. I think you just drive into the woods. It says there's gas in there somewhere. Might be easier to, well, it might be easier to find at night. See it glowing. We seem to be on. Can't tell, but... Uh-oh, A1. Did they lock the differentials? There, they're locked. Well, I guess we found out... Oh, lift this one. More traction. I was going to say, I guess we found out what the limitations of this transmission are. So, we lock the differentials. Okay. Locked the differentials to try to stop some of the spinning and lifted the steer axle to put more weight on the drive. We're up to 5. We were down in the RPMs. Like, we shouldn't have been torquing. We shouldn't have been running at that speed, but. And problem is we're on dirt, which has less traction and less traction than snow, or sorry, than pavement. Probably more than snow. I've got a mod that takes all the effects of snow off. Basically, makes all the snow equal to. Look at this. See? Look on the right and left. See that? Snow-ish. Okay, V, take it off. I'll leave that steer axle up because it doesn't really affect the behavior of the truck. So the developer gave me sort of what he called an unpacked version of his clearing out the snow mod. His mod replaces all the snow instances with road. But he said I could edit the file and go through and change them to whatever I wanted. Dirt, grass, road dirt. So I think that was road dirt. So that might be an option to change. I mean, we're driving on snow, but it drives, as far as traction goes and everything, it drives just like road. Now, this Allison transmission, I can't do that because, in fact, I do need the better range at low speed. I need that crawler 1, crawler 2 of the 12 speed. But something to learn. Like I said, still like a 3.8 or 3.9 differential, the same as I have with the 12 speed. But just, I don't think it looks like it doesn't cover, I'm pretty sure it doesn't cover the same range. It's hard to tell from the spec, but it's pretty sure it does not. It lists the range, all the transmissions list the range of the low and the high, lowest and highest gear. And the lowest gear on the Allison 6-speed is definitely nowhere near the lowest on the 12+2. So even with the torque converter, I guess that's the only reason that this worked this way, is the torque converter basically extended that range, that power range. Well, just let the engine run pretty slow and still keep going without stalling out. So hopefully we don't hit snow. I think if we hit a hill with snow on it, we're going to have the same problem. right? Right. Oh, this is an interesting way this goes. But soon, we're an hour away. You know, 4 minutes. If we can hang in there for 4 minutes, we're good. Ah, welcome to something in 500 meters. Don't know. Oh, no, that's a police thing, I guess. Checkpoint. Maybe that says checkpoint. Papers, please. Papers, please. Audio Marinsky. Marinsky spy? No. No. Not spy. Not spy. Just passing through. Yeah, I have my high beams on. I know. I like it a high beam. Oh, what's this? By Pepto-Bismol or something? Oh, we have a turn coming up. Oh, nice. After all this driving. Oh, maybe this is now where we start going into Army base land. Which is kind of neat on these maps. They start setting up checkpoints and you know, police SUVs and soldiers and cops and stuff just hanging around. Just sort of scattered around. Nobody there, nobody there. Thank you for nobody there. We got a few little curvy things, hopefully. We have to save a lot, I think, in this game. I have to get going as fast as I can if there's any thought of a hill. In fact, I think the last time I came into here, I think I went through a town, and then the other side there was like a ramp that I had to go down. Stop at the ramp, turn right, and then try to accelerate up a hill. I think my revised plan was to drive down the ramp and not really slow down much and turn at the bottom. Excuse me. My final plan was to boot it down the ramp and actually cut the corner and go through the snow just to cut it off. Carefully avoid hitting a couple of trucks and then go whipping up the... that way I almost made it up. And then my final plan was to put in the mod to take out the snow issues, the snow problems. Oh, here we are. So this is saying something. Don't enter. Do not enter, I think. Warning. Warning, Will Robinson, warning. Oh, I won't be able to stop. Hopefully nobody's coming through, cause I can't stop. Oh my god. Cause it was snow. I thought those guys were gonna... I thought they were gonna stop the traffic for me, actually. I mean, you know, there's enough of you. Or send one of these things down. Oh, see, we're going a little bit south, I guess. Oh yeah, guns shooting too. The snow gets a little brown. Snow gets brown in places. It's kind of cute. Uh-oh, we probably should have gone the other way. Too late now. This might be the route that has the detour. Maybe not. There's one where you come along and then the road is not quite complete, so you have to detour. I probably should save again though. Although I am going pretty fast. Okay, so where do we have to drop this off? Somewhere in here. I think it's in this thing on the left. And I'm pretty sure there was nothing there to get in. And there's nothing here to get in. No, I don't think it's there. He's like, go here. No. I don't think so. Where am I? Well, it's driving me the wrong way, but I don't think I go in there. I think I'm going in here. That was my, yeah, my car goes off there, so. I'm betting on this. So I've been on the farm and there being an entry here. See that one? And guys hanging around there, being soldiers, saying, come in here, sir. Okay, we can do that. Try not to run us down, sir. I'll do that. And then what? Then I think we'll go in here. Yes, there's a guy standing there. See in the distance? That's usually the indicator that they want you to go that way, and they're subtle away. Someone just, you know, nobody, it's not as if somebody has a flashlight. Even gestures, even subtle hand gestures would work. No, they just sort of stand there. We'll guard you as you go by. Okay, but should I go this way? Can't say, sir. Not my job. I'm just here to shoot bad people. Okay, well, would you like to shoot yourself? Because you might classify as a jerk. I'm really hoping that I drive in here and there's a place, yes, there is, to skip. Parking the trailer incomplete. You missed the free parking bonus. I think I have to do that because I have no idea where this truck goes. I don't. Yes, damned if I know. Good work. Oh, was I late? Oh yeah, I damaged it a bit. 187 points, 5,000 euro out of 85,000. Yeah. Go back to drive and we will be where the trailer got dropped and we'll see where it was. Oh, it was here. See, I didn't see any, oh, I know why. There's a mod that raises the green things. The green and white things that show where to pick up trailers and drop them off. There's a mod that raises those a few feet so that they actually are above the deep snow. So you can see where to drop things off. Cute, eh? Anyways, so there we are with another load delivered. I think we've discovered that the Allison is interesting, but dangerous. That was doable, but just. We'll go here, fix the truck, and put in the 12+2 again. Yep. What do we got coming from here? Job market. earn money. Well, we want to be... We don't care really. I do it conversely. I do where's there an ICBM? So there's one there. Ooh, have I been there? Oh, I think I've been there. A lot of the cities are hit. That'd be a good trip though. Kovrov to... I think this is, yeah, Kovrov to Kostala. Let's look at this on the world map. Kovrov. Here. To... Oh no, we're here, yeah. To... Up here, I think. Kostala? I think it was up here. So yeah, that'd be fun. But we've pretty well covered. Well, no, I don't think we've done that. Depending where it turns, if it turns at Vologda. Anyways, I shouldn't keep you. I'll pick up a cargo. I'll pick one for the next map, but it'll be an ICBM in a new road that we haven't explored, of course, in the Russian open space. Thanks for watching. Feel free to follow. Also, these get exported to YouTube, so you can subscribe to them on there. Ta-ta.